If you've been wondering what platform to build your website on, this video is for you. Today we're going to go through many of the most popular options and find one that is right for you. Okay, let's dive in. The first option we have is Canva. This is a popular option simply because a lot of people already have Canva or Canva Pro specifically accounts, making this kind of a no-brainer for some people. I do call this the quick and dirty option because um, obviously you can put up a website quickly if you're already familiar with the tool. The one drawback to this that I can find is SEO. So there's not a lot of SEO options with Canva. It's missing the H tag possibility. So if you're looking to have a website ranked, I would not necessarily suggest Canva as an option. Of course, if you just needed to throw up a website for a few days, maybe it's for a wedding, maybe it's for a quick event that doesn't need to be found, you just need something up there, Canva would be a great option, and it's generally free if you already have an account, okay? So that's Canva. Next up, we have Wix. Wix is quite similar to Canva in that it has a fairly intuitive drag and drop builder. You can move things all around, and it's fairly intuitive. One of the drawbacks to Wix will be its limitations, okay? As you can see, there is quite a few things that are included with Wix, but I do recommend looking at the limitations of Wix. So if you are planning to build a website that's quite simple, maybe it has a few pages, maybe you have a blog, maybe you need to do a little bit of payments, Wix would be a great option. But if you are planning on expanding in the future, if you plan on having an empire, if you plan on using other tools other than the ones that Wix provides, definitely have a look at any of the upsells. Like if you wanted to change your marketing or your payments, etc., and see if that works for you. I do know that Wix can pigeonhole you with their specific features. So if you are needing a simple builder and a simple website, Wix is definitely a great option. Next up, we have Squarespace. So Squarespace is a very popular option. A lot of small or burgeoning entrepreneurs like to begin on Squarespace. Squarespace has quite a few tools inside their sphere for you to use. So they have the payment system, they have email, you can create a membership in there, etc., etc. You can have a look here at everything that you can choose. Very similar to Wix, though, they do have their limitations. So if you are looking to have a kind of an empire, if you're going to have a very large website with lots of things on it, lots of photos, portfolio, etc., you may want to look at something bigger than Squarespace, as they do have those limitations. So, of course, they do have their version of a plugin, which is like extra tools that you can add to your site. But of course, you need to look at that as an extra cost as well. So Squarespace is a good option for those small to medium websites. Next up, we have Kajabi. So Kajabi is a course building platform, but you can also build your website on that. So I have included it. Kajabi has lots of things under its hood, like gathering groups together, course building, email marketing. They even have their own app and an app that you can custom build. Kajabi does a lot of things. Some things are very new, so they're still being tested. There's quite a few kinks that I've seen coming from the apps and the groups, but they're always fine-tuning. So there's definitely a lot of options with Kajabi. But yes, the downside would be having everything together doesn't necessarily mean that that technology is 100% what you need. So their calendar is integrated, but is that the calendar that you need? Their payment processing is integrated, but is that the payment processor that you need? Are you wanting to put your groups in Kajabi, or would you rather have them on Facebook, etc.? So sometimes this can be quite an expensive option, especially if you are planning to use outside tools as well. So that's one thing to think about. But if you're hoping for everything all in one place, Kajabi is a great option for that. Next up, we have WordPress.com. So WordPress.com is a builder very similar to Squarespace. They do use the WordPress technology, but they are their own builder. Okay. This would be good for small to medium websites as well. You definitely have lots of capabilities with WordPress.com. They have the same plugins or similar to WordPress.org, but it has some of the restricting qualities similar to Squarespace. So if you are looking for a builder, this is a good option for a small to medium website. And here are their prices. Next, we have WordPress.org. So I just mentioned WordPress.org. So these are actually two different things. WordPress.com is one and it has its own builder. WordPress.org is the open source software that anyone in the world can use for free. Now you can download your own version of WordPress, or you can buy your own hosting and you'll find WordPress already in there. So I've included 3 different hosting options. We have Bluehost that'll have WordPress inside it, SiteGround that'll have WordPress inside of it, and even GoDaddy will have WordPress inside of it, okay? So all 3 of these, this is where you would find the WordPress.org. The main advantage to using WordPress.org technology, so those that would be found inside of your hosting, is that it is open source. So that means that just like those plugins, so those add-ons that you can use with WordPress.com, there's even more to be found with WordPress.org. Because it's open source, anyone can create those plugins, meaning that there's a massive variety of add-ons and possibilities to build with WordPress. That being said, I pulled up some stats here. WordPress owns the majority of the market share of websites in the world. They power 43% of the internet, has a 61% market share, and 1/3 of all shops are actually run with WordPress as well. Okay, so if you are looking for the most customization, WordPress will be that for you. Now, there is a step further, which is custom coding. That is a specialty that you can employ or learn yourself, but I haven't included that here because that is quite a bit more complicated. But that will be the ultimate customization that you can do for your website. So the step below that would be WordPress, okay? And again, remembering that there's 2 different WordPresses. The most flexible one will be the one you can find inside of your hosting. Okay, so that concludes our quick summary and our pros and cons of each type of builder. I hope you enjoy building your website, and I would love if you shared below. Like and subscribe for more content.